Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Rules in the League. My name is Prophet, and I'll be your host here today as we dive into this sort of interesting topic of your mentality. Your mentality is a topic that I would say is really important to just keep in the back of your head, as it will improve your overall experience in the game and it will help you learn or advance quicker. So you can divide mentality into different categories, which is mindset, behavior, and attitude. Your mindset is really, am I playing to win, to learn, or am I just playing to have fun? If you're playing to have fun, of course, playing normals with your friends, just playing only the champions that you want, like not focusing on it, just like you just enjoy the game, full relax, maybe even playing ranked fives with your bros, and that is great. That is what a lot of people do, and that is really what League is about for most people. And playing to learn is those people that really like set themselves a goal. Maybe they want to reach gold, maybe they want to reach diamond, challenger, I don't know. And then they just say, I'm gonna learn a lot about this game. I'm gonna become better at it. So they use this to advance as and develop themselves as a player, which is very different from a player that really just want to play to win. By playing to win, you really just focuses on how can I get a higher rank as quickly as possible. For example, taking a champion that recently had been stated as very broken or very strong, using a very strong build that has been, for example, posted on Reddit, and just using that and just like advancing, like playing a ton of games, just really getting that rank high as quickly as possible, without really learning too much about the game and its mechanics. Athene is a really great example in that. Because Athene is a player, like his persona, the Athene persona, is supposedly to be the world's best player, right? But to do that, he sort of needed to like, okay, I'm gonna be really quick. I am right now, I'm not even ranked, and I'm gonna get diamond really quickly. And he got it decently quick, but he only played Ryze. He found the champion he was comfortable with, and then he would only play him, like only. So, like, if you ever watch his stream, YouTube, whatsoever, you would see that his Ryze is like platinum diamond level, while every other champion, perhaps Soraka as well though, but everyone except those two, he's really bad with. It's like around, like not really bad, but it's around silver gold level, which is sort of strange to think about, but if you put a lot of thought into it, you would know that, okay, you have only advanced with Ryze, and you have only really played to win, so you haven't taken time to take in the game and learn it completely and thoroughly, which is actually very important when you are when you're trying to really get high into a high division or high league. Now the next topic is going to be behavior. Behavior really overlaps a lot with attitude because they are basically the same thing, but there's small differences. In behavior, you have a lot of the manner. If you are bad-mouthing your team, if you're raging at them, or being the general asshole, you might actually just lose the game then and there for yourself and your team. Because no one really likes a player that goes around really bad-mouthing his own team. And it creates a bad atmosphere. So then it's the last part of behavior, which sort of combines a lot with your attitude. And are you getting angry when you play? Because I know that I tend to be angry, like I get really frustrated. I know a lot of older players who does the same thing. For example, if I'm a bit upset, my attitude is sort of negative when I start up a game, and then I, for example, play top lane a lot, and I'm really sure that I am playing a lot better than my lane opponent. But what I actually will do is that I will perhaps use my escape mechanism, for example, Akali, I'll use my Shroud, and using that in a fight, and then just the second it goes away, their jungler's there, uses stun, fear, or slow, and I die. I will get in, like, I will really get pissed off. I'm furious at this point in time, because I'm like, I've played so much better than this guy, he's a fucking loser, he sucks at the game, and then I actually die to him. makes me feel like shit, right? Even though like it might just have been a really good time gank, but I'm still gonna feel terrible. So I'm in shop and just go back to the lane. I'm trying for an all-in, and then I die again because what I'm not thinking about them, because I'm not thinking clarity and straight, is that he is actually right now he got a kill. He got some extra minions, and I lost some minions and level or XP, and that can really set you off in lane and give him a huge advantage. And now when you fight like right after, maybe he will be a lot stronger than you, or you have lost that like time lapse where you can actually like fight him if it's a stronger champion, and then suddenly like you die again and you're 0-2, and that might actually be able to snowball further. And yeah, I might die again, you know, like I'm gonna be pissed and I'm gonna continue like fuck, I want to kill this bastard, he sucks, but I can't because he's so much stronger than me right now. And if you continue this, you might actually just throw the entire game like out of the window. Not because you are, also, I mean, you are getting underfed, and of course you're giving him the opportunity to carry, which is really dangerous. Whenever you give your lane opponent a chance to carry, you have not done your job correctly. You might not get super fed, you might not win your lane like hard, like you might not easy win, but if you denied him like the opportunity to hard carry his team, you're sort of done a decent job, right? So the last thing is your attitude. If you have a bad attitude, and of course you rage a lot, you're pissed, you're mad, whatever, I would really recommend you to just block your team, block your enemy team, and keep yourself from really getting ignited and just rage up. So this is combines a lot with the fact that you see a lot of people insta-lock, right? Like if your attitude is terrible, and you see like those people that are just sit in pre-game chat and just say mid, that is bad attitude, right? And that really infuriates me. Like I'm fucking like, I might actually lock mid just to piss them off, because they need to learn that you can't really do that like mid or feed, or yeah, or mid and feed, as we see a lot of people do. That's pretty stupid. But the reason why I would tend to block a lot of players when I'm a bit mad is that maybe I'm playing sort of decent, I'm like doing okay, maybe a bit shabby, and then I do a mistake. Might cost me my life, maybe I'm falling behind in farm because of that, whatever, I don't know. And then I get a bit mad about that, but not really that much. I'll just note it back in the back of my head, just say, okay, I know what I did wrong. But then suddenly some really douchebag asshole on your team comes in with this like fucking piece of shit comment that you did not expect, and suddenly you get really mad because he pissed you off. He really made you mad right now, and then suddenly I will start raging at him, and then my focus on the game itself, the mechanics, what I need to focus on within the game, like goes all over to focusing on how I can make this guy feel bad. And then suddenly more people are gonna feel bad, there's gonna be a bad atmosphere at your team, and you might actually cause a loss for your own team. So I'll just say take that into consideration. And I hope you learned something from this video. If we sum it up, just keep calm, really just focus on restraining yourself from being mad at anyone. And I would actually really suggest like the mindset thing, just take that into note, like am I playing to win, to learn, or just play to have fun? You can really just work around that, and you will actually maybe have the possibility to enjoy the game even more than you already are. So I hope you did learn something, and I will see you guys in my next video, which I don't know what the fuck it will be about, but hey, we'll figure that out. Eh? So have a good one, and knock yourself out in ranked.